Today I'm going to go over when you do a journal entry, either you input the amount into debit column or credit columns. It's very simple, but sometimes to the beginners it's very confusing. SAP Business One have 8 different drawers. For from cost of sales through revenue and expenses is all same as cost of sales. So what I found out the way is just remember DCCCD. Just remember DCCCD. Left hand side, you know the sequence: asset, liabilities, equity, revenue, and cost of goods sales. So right hand side, just DCCCD. From now, that we'll go through very small business with the transactions, and you buying something and you sell it and you pay some expenses. I think that's what 90% of business is just for those transactions. Purchase it, sell it, then you pay some expenses. So let's go over how you do these transactions. First of all, when you do a purchase, your inventory goes up. So inventory is asset account, it goes up. If you see it here, it's D. So D goes up. It's always D. When you see this, whenever it goes up, you have to use either D, C, 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 or D. So purchase, the inventory goes up. So in the debit side, inventory has to be. So this has to go here. Inventory goes up because it went up. Asset is debit. Is D right here, right? Then when you buy it, you have to pay it, so accounts payable goes up. So $100 is accounts payable goes up, but liability is C. So forget about anything. If C goes up, accounts payable goes up, put it here. And after that, you made the sales this amount, this product. So when you do a sales, this inventory goes down. So what it means? Inventory goes down. So inventory goes down, inventory is D. So when you go down, it has to be credit. Not just for not $130, but should be $100. And this inventory went down, and at the same time, the cost of goods, cost of sales went up. So when you see a cost of sales is D and went up, so it has to be on debit. And at the same time, when you set it, the revenue went up. So sales amount $130 went up. So revenue is where? Is C. So went up $130. Went up. So that's C is for credit. And when you set it, the accounts receivable goes up. So asset accounts receivable goes up. Account receivable is an asset. So it goes to D. D for debit. Now you have a telephone bill. You have a telephone bill came up. So telephone is expense. And $10 goes up to expense. Expense is for cost of sale. The expense is all D. Debit goes up. Goes to $10 goes here. D. Then when you receive a telephone bill, accounts payable goes up, right? So what is $10? Accounts payable goes up here. Paste. Now later on, when the time comes up, you have to pay this accounts payable. So when you pay it, your checking account goes down. So if you pay, when you pay this $100, when you pay it, accounts payable goes down. So accounts payable goes down. It's a credit account, so you have to be a debit account. But when you pay it, your checking account goes down. Checking account is D, so it has to be $100 being here. Now you pay $10, and when you pay this $10, your liability goes down. So it's C and has to be on debit side because when it's down. And also your checking account when it's down also, so it has to be on credit side. Your asset cash account is a debit account, so credit you have to be $10 went down, so it has to be going to credit. Also you received account receive $130 later, So when you receive $130, your account receivable goes down. So account receivable is asset, is debit account, so it has to be credit because it went down. Now your checking account, checking the balance goes up, so $130 is your asset account goes up, assets debit, $130 goes here. This is all your accounting. What it did now, we purchase product, sell it, and pay some expenses. There's after that you may have some other expense like rent or wages, and those things is same as expense account goes with the telephone account. So that's about it. Just remember DCCCD. Forget about anything. DCCCD. This solved all my debit and credit problems. Thank you so much. If you need any SAP Business One consultations, please give us a call. Our hourly rate is very reasonable and we are all SAP certified. Thank you.